The 100 Good Deeds bracelet started, and we launched in March. The whole idea came from a friend of mine who said he tells his children they have to do 100 good deeds in a year. And there are two rules. You have to go out of your way to do the good deed, and you can't tell anyone. The whole idea is that there's a bracelet that vulnerable women around the world are making with 100 beads, and you move,
move
that little ring over one every time you do a good deed. What we did is we went to 5 countries, and Zambia was the first. And the women working there are at least 50 at any one given time. And I do believe that this program and the skills that I've taught them have been able to give them an empowerment that they might not have had.
How did your collaboration with Gemfields and the Amethyst Stone start?
I was visiting with my friends who happens to work for Gemfields, and she said, why don't we try to do this with a gemstone? We came up with an amethyst.
What do you think then that makes the amethyst so special?
Well, first of all, that they're responsibly mined.
Okay.
That to me is really important. I think they're beautiful, and purple is a very spiritual color.
So you were able to go to Zambia recently.
Right, and it was amazing to me how they mine, to watch the recovery zone, and they do responsibly do this.
So, Mary, you've been one of the leading voices in campaigning for HIV and AIDS in Africa for over 20 years now. Can you tell us a little bit about what life will be like for women in Zambia when it comes to HIV, which I know is very dear to you?
This is a community of women who are more than vulnerable, and it was the same way I felt.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, okay, we're going to do this together. And that's how I came up with the jewelry, so that I could teach them a skill. And they could then make money. They could feed their children. They could send their children to school. And I think that's why I do what I do. I want my children to know that if you believe in something, that you can stand up for it. And it is the right thing.
Because you're doing it for the right reasons.
Right.